Welcome to Smiley Toon TV, the place where creativity meets joy. We explore fascinating ideas, ignite your imagination, and spark positive thinking, all with a smile. Ready to embark on a fun journey of discovery? Let's get started and fill your mind with happiness and inspiration. Once upon a time, in a small, bustling town nestled between rolling green hills, lived a boy named Alex. Alex was like many other children, full of curiosity, energetic, and always ready with a bright smile. He loved playing outside, laughing with his friends, and riding his bike down the sun-dappled lanes that wound through his neighborhood. But there was one thing that made Alex a little different, a secret fear that often held him back. He hated trying anything new if he thought he might not be perfect at it right away. Every morning, as Alex packed his backpack for school, he carefully tucked away his notebooks and pencils, making sure everything was just right. He was good at the things he already knew: math puzzles, drawing cartoon cats, and telling jokes. But whenever his teacher announced a new project or a game he hadn't played before, Alex's heart would race with worry. What if he tried and failed? What if his friends saw him mess up? The word fail felt big and scary, like an invisible wall that always seemed to block his path. At recess, one cool autumn day, Alex's classmates were buzzing with excitement. Coach Peterson stood in the middle of the playground, holding a bright red soccer ball. "We're starting soccer practice today," she announced cheerfully. "Who wants to try out for the team?" Cheers erupted from almost everyone. Alex B's best friend, Maya, bounced on her toes with anticipation. But Alex, looking at the soccer ball and then down at his shoes, felt his stomach twist. He had never played soccer before. What if he tripped or missed a kick? Quietly, he slipped behind the water fountain, hoping nobody would notice. As the weeks went by, Alex kept finding reasons to skip soccer practice. He told himself soccer just wasn't his thing. But soon, it wasn't just soccer. When his teacher asked for volunteers to join the spelling bee, Alex stared down at his desk. When an art contest came up, he hesitated. What if his drawing wasn't as good as the others? Again and again, Alex sat on the sidelines, watching others give it a try, while he stuck to what he already knew he could do. At home, his mom noticed. She saw how Alex's smile dimmed whenever a new challenge came his way. One evening, she sat beside him as he doodled the same cat he always drew. "Alex," she said gently, "I noticed you didn't try out for soccer, or the spelling bee, or the art contest. Is something wrong?" Alex shrugged, not meeting her eyes. I'm not good at those things." His mom wrapped an arm around his shoulders. "But how do you know you're not good at them if you don't try?" Alex mumbled, "What if I mess up? What if everyone laughs?" She looked at him with kindness. Everyone feels that way sometimes. But the only way to learn and grow is to give things a go, even when you're scared. Mistakes aren't failures, Alex. They're steps on the path to getting better. Alex nodded, but his worries stayed. The next day at school, something unexpected happened. During music class, Maya volunteered to play a song on the piano for everyone. Maya had never played a song in front of the whole class before. Her hands shook as she sat on the bench. She started to play, but halfway through, she hit a wrong note. The class grew quiet. For a moment, Maya looked like she might cry. But then, she took a deep breath, smiled, and kept playing. By the end of the song, the class erupted in applause. At lunch, Alex sat next to Maya. "Weren't you scared you'd mess up?" he asked. "Of course I was," Maya grinned. "But I knew if I never tried, I'd never know what I could do. Besides, I learned something from my mistake. Next time, I'll play even better." Her words echoed in Alex's mind all afternoon. Later that week, Coach Peterson stopped Alex in the hallway. "We still need more players for soccer, Alex. The teams aren't the same without you. Won't you try just this once?" Alex hesitated, but then he thought of Maya's bravery and his mom's words. Maybe, just maybe, it was time to step out from behind the water fountain. He nodded slowly. "Okay, I'll try." The next recess, Alex pulled on a team jersey and joined the others. His knees wobbled. When the game started, he tried kicking the ball, but missed. He tripped over his shoelaces and accidentally sent the ball rolling the wrong way. The other kids laughed, but not in a mean way. Even Coach Peterson giggled. "You have to keep your eye on the ball, not your shoes," she teased. Alex blushed but laughed too. And then he tried again. He didn't score the winning goal, but something changed inside him. Each time he gave it a go, he learned a little more: how to keep his balance, how to aim, and most of all, how not to let fear stop him from having fun. Over time, Alex started signing up for more things. He tried out for the spelling bee and stumbled over a word, but he smiled and spelled the next one right. He entered the art contest, and though he didn't win, his drawing made his teacher smile. Slowly, Alex discovered something important. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about being brave enough to try. The more new challenges he faced, the less scary they seemed. He realized mistakes weren't the end. They were just the beginning of learning something new. Alex's friends noticed too. Soon they started talking about the no-try trap, that invisible wall that keeps you from doing new things because you're afraid of failing. Whenever someone hesitated, they'd joke, "Don't get stuck in the no-try trap." It became their way of cheering each other on, reminding one another that it's okay to try, even if you don't succeed right away. The lesson Alex learned is one everyone faces at some point. Fear of failure can build high walls around us, keeping us from discovering what we're really capable of. But every great athlete, artist, or inventor was once a beginner who was willing to try, to stumble, and to learn. And so, whenever you feel nervous about taking that first step, remember Alex. Remember the no-try trap. Don't let fear keep you from all the fun, discovery, and excitement waiting for you just beyond that wall. Because it's not about never failing, it's about never giving up on yourself. So go ahead, try something new, make mistakes, learn, laugh, and grow. The only way to unlock your true potential is to give things your best shot. Even if you don't succeed the first time, who knows what amazing things you'll discover about yourself along the way. Thanks for tuning in to Smiley Toon TV. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep the smiles coming. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this adventure going together. Stay positive, keep smiling, and let your mind wander.